Welcome to Preparing for the Unexpected, the case for FP&A, a panel discussion brought to you by the Controllers Council. My name is Neil Brown, Executive Director of the Controllers Council, and before I introduce our expert panelists and our partner sponsor, let me share some brief housekeeping items. First, we'll have a Q&A at the end of the presentation, so please use your GoToWebinar control panel to ask our experts questions. Next, this webinar is CPE eligible with 3 polling questions. So please answer each poll for CPE, and if not interested in CPE, please answer them to benchmark your peers. Please allow up to 1 week for CPE certificates. Also regarding CPE, you'll receive a brief survey directly after the webcast, so please complete. And finally, you'll receive a link to this webcast via email in the next 24 hours, so no need for notes or screenshots. So now a word about our partner and sponsor. BILL, New York Stock Exchange, BILL, is a leading financial operations platform for small and mid-sized businesses, SMBs. As a champion of SMBs, BILL automates the future of finance so businesses can thrive. BILL's integrated platform helps businesses to be more efficiently control payables, receivables, spend and expense management. Hundreds of thousands of businesses rely on BILL's proprietary member network of millions to pay or get paid faster. Headquartered in San Jose, California, BILL is a trusted partner of leading U.S. financial institutions, accounting firms, and accounting software providers. For more information, visit BILL. All right, I'm pleased to introduce our expert panelists. Monisha Merchant is Chief Financial Officer, CFO for Cal Alumni Association, with a non-traditional career path, including the University of Colorado Board of Regents and Deputy Director of a non-governmental organization in Indonesia for tsunami reconstruction. Monisha earned a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from MIT and an MBA from Yale. So that is pretty non-traditional, Monisha. Great to have you. Whoops. And now Eric Green is Director of Accounting and Controller at Aptiv Environmental. Eric is a CPA, a Certified Management Accountant, a Certified Internal Auditor, and a Certified Fraud Examiner. And a couple more acronyms. He's a PwC alum and a member of the Utah Association of CPAs, former board of director, and a member of AICPA. Eric earned 2 master's degrees, including accounting, a Master of Accounting, and MBA from Westminster University, along with undergraduate degrees in accounting and finance from the University of Utah. Welcome, Monisha and Eric. And we can go on to put on our video cams and we'll get right to our questions.
Thank you, Neil.
Right. Welcome.
Excited for the conversation today. Hopefully we find people find this instructive and useful.
I think they will, you bet.
I'm not sure I understand.
Whoops. All right, do I have audio?
Yes, you do.
All right, all right, so the first question is, how would you define financial planning and analysis, or FP&A? Eric, do you want to take that first?
Sure, Neil. Happy to talk about FP&A. So, I think traditionally in accounting, if you look at the evolution of accounting and finance, a lot of emphasis in the past has been put on reporting accurate financial information. From those in the accounting background, is your financial statements, maybe your internal reporting, maybe your board deck to your owners or investors. A lot of emphasis has been placed in the past on kind of what happened, right? financial planning and analysis, as we kind of talk about it in today's world, is all about creating value by understanding what happened in the lens of what does that mean for the business, and also trying to understand what does that mean going forward in terms of budgeting, forecasts, and other related matters where you're trying to make decisions for the future. And so there's been a shift when it comes to, from an accounting perspective to a finance perspective, where most of the emphasis in legacy years past on getting sure the accountings are right. Well, now it's more about understanding what does this information mean for us now and in the future, for making good decisions, for acquisitions, for growing your business organically, or going through other methods of growth. So there's a lot of value add in FP&A. And so if I were to kind of boil down this question, Neil, for you, it would be, what is FP&A? It's understanding the financials to create value.
Excellent. Monisha, what's your perspective?
Sure. So I'm going to give the perspective of your internal customers. I was a product manager for a telecom company for a number of years, and the information that I got from my finance business partner was really critical in making decisions about what types of future product enhancements that we should invest in, and also really understanding the customer's buying cycle. So I'll give an example of how I was asked to do a turnaround for a very established product. And when I came in, you know, I met with the finance business partner and was shown, you know, the monthly recurring revenue and the non-recurring revenue cycles over like a calendar year of our fiscal year. And I noticed that there was a spike in March every year. And so that gave me some really important customer intelligence to understand that in the first quarter of our fiscal year was the timing that our customers were making decisions to purchase this particular product. And so that really helped in my ability to forecast to, you know, for future years, and understanding what, you know, both from a cash flow perspective of when the money was going to come in. It helped me with my training of new sales teams to help them understand. It also moved when we were going to do promotions, you know, understanding again the customer buying cycle. And since I was part of a public company, I needed to be able to, you know, put together in that one slide that goes to the CFO and the CEO information about, you know, why first quarter is going to look different and why second, third, and fourth quarter may not look as good as first quarter. But all of that was because of a very robust FP&A structure that I was able to tap into to be able to make those business decisions.